cut.
Hey, what's up, guys? Christian here, back with another video. And today / this morning, since it's like 1 in the morning right now, we are doing our 2019 Stanley Cup Final presented by Geico. Wait, sorry, I'm not documenting anyway. We're doing our Stanley Cup Final preview, and here to join me today is Patrick, just like he did for the Stanley Cup Playoffs preview. How are you doing this morning at 1 in the morning?
I cannot really hear because I have my 2 Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ear.
Ha! No, okay, we're not gonna do the whole bit. Just wait. What's that video called on YouTube that people need to go watch?
It's called like 36 1 minute or so NHL comedy sketches.
Yes, everyone go watch that video. The best one is the Sandstorm, where all the Leafs fans are singing it, and that Canadiens fans just sitting there like, this place stinks, and he says something like that. Okay. What are you most looking forward to in this series?
I don't know really. This is a weird series. I was not expecting this at all.
Okay, here, let me ask this a different way. What are you most looking forward to Brad Marchand doing during this series?
Looking the Stanley Cup.
If they win it, I don't want to know what he's going to do to it. It's just like you text me that if they win, I really don't want to know what he's going to do to it.
I know.
I mean, doesn't he already have a cup win?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wasn't he on the last cup team they had?
I think, let me see. I think so.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, I think so. He's like the original 6 players for it. Yeah, he won the cup.
Okay, I thought he did. One thing I wanted to talk about, if you think about how bad this start was for the Blues, I mean, if they were in dead... it's still crazy to me that they were in dead last on January 3rd of this year.
How many wins? What was their highest win streak after that? That's what I want to know.
Like 11 games, I think.
Jeez.
It was nuts. I mean, it's kind of like what I did in franchise mode because I simulated too many games in the Preds, and I was like dead last in the league, and then I just put it on semi-pro.
No, you know, like the last 3 weeks, like you know, I like to do the whole push for the cup thing.
Yeah.
I bet that really came to life for them.
I seriously think it did too. I mean, they started.
Were they a wild card? No, they weren't a wild card. How the fuck is that wild card?
They were third in the Central.
What?
And only by a couple points.
Because remember they were first in the Central, I think, for a little while.
They could have been second if Winnipeg would have lost to Arizona last game of the year. If we would have lost to Chicago and Winnipeg would have lost to Arizona the last game of the year, and St. Louis won, St. Louis would have won the Central.
Wait, would that have given them home ice advantage for the final?
It might have. I don't think it would have. I think Boston still would have had more points. I'm not sure. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, I can look for you. How many points did they finish with?
Here, I'm just going to look real quick. Don't worry about it. I'm looking. I get to look. This is my job. Boston 107, St. Louis 99. Yeah, Boston still would have had home ice.
It was close, those 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's still just crazy to me how they started off just so horribly. I mean... Didn't they have players fighting at practice? Each other? Yeah. That's crazy. One thing I saw this week that I thought was funny. Did you see that Bruins scrimmage that they had?
Like where?
Like at TD Garden.
When?
It was like a couple days ago. They had a scrimmage. That place was sold out. Every seat was full for a freaking scrimmage. Okay, he's drinking.
Really?
Yes, every seat was full.
That's funny.
Tickets were either free or they were like $2. Because I don't know how they got that many people there just for a scrimmage. But I think that just goes to show that it's going to be hard for St. Louis to win in that place. Which is, I mean, I still haven't even made my prediction yet for this series, but that's kind of what's leaning me towards Boston's direction. Is it's going to be really hard for either of these two teams to win a series or to win a game in either one of these two buildings, in my opinion.
Let's see what's up. Let's get I think the Blues bandwagon's gonna start piling in here.
They probably will. Not gonna lie. But
well, I mean, Boston don't really have any though. I mean, if you live in Boston, you're automatically a Bruins fan.
If you live in Boston, you are a spoiled brat, is what you are. If you are a Boston sports fan, you are a spoiled brat. And you should never complain about your sports teams. They got the Red Sox won the World Series. The Patriots win the Super Bowl every year. The Bruins might win the Stanley Cup. And the Celtics are always in contention. It's ridiculous, honestly. Anyway. One thing I want to do is kind of go back in the time machine. Back to mid-April. To when we made our Stanley Cup playoff predictions.
Oh, God. That was a hot minute ago.
Yeah, as you can see, one positive about my bracket, I did have St. Louis in the Cup final. And I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you guys. So, here was my playoff bracket. And this can't get any better or worse for me. I did have St. Louis in the Cup final. But I got two series right the entire first round. San Jose over Vegas and St. Louis over Winnipeg. That's it.
I mean, I'll tell you what. That Jordan Bennington, whatever his name is, goalie for St. Louis, he's like a rookie, whatever.
That was a random thought, but yes.
He's helped them a lot. I'm just looking stuff up. I'm looking up stats like
And Patrick, you did about as well as I did playoff wise, bracket wise. You also only got two series right, but the two series you got right was Boston and Toronto over Toronto and Carolina over Washington. And then you correctly predicted the Eastern Conference Final to be Carolina and Boston. You just picked Carolina instead of Boston.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there.
Well, you still would have been, you wouldn't have been off the hook because you picked Calgary to win the Cup. So, yeah, obviously that didn't work out.
Even a yearning tree admitted that Calgary was a Cup contending team this year.
They were supposed to be a Cup team. Everyone, all division winners were supposed to be Cup contenders, but no. Okay. Anyway, predictions. I'm going to go ahead and let you make your prediction first. Who wins this series, why, and in how many games?
Wow. I say, this is hard. Blues in 6.
Why?
Just because. I don't know. I don't even know why I picked that. This is so weird. Like, I don't have a reason.
You just think it's going to be luck is still on their side, I guess?
Yes, this is all luck, dude.
You think this whole run of theirs has just been luck?
Yes.
Well, as much as I hate to do this to St. Louis, it's kind of like what Urinating Tree said. I honestly feel bad for them. I kind of want them to win even though they're one of our rivals. But common sense is going to prevail here. My opinion, it's going to be very hard for either of these two teams to win a game on the road in this series. And that is why I'm going with the Bruins in 7 to win the Stanley Cup.
Dude, I bet this is going to go like Game 7 overtime.
Dude, if it went to Game 7 overtime, it would be so awesome.
I know.
Okay, so I said Bruins in 7, and you said Blues in 6.
Oh yeah, Blues in 6 for this one.
Okay, I'm pinning that in, but
it could be a Bruins in 5. It could be anything.
That's what I think is going to be great about this series is it could go either. I could easily see this series going either way. I mean, I don't think there's a definite favorite here at all.
series. Let's see which. I think I say refs in six.
Refs in six. Oh yeah. Prayers up for Wes McCauley. Hope he's okay. I haven't heard an update on him. Did you see him get hurt in Game 6 of the West Final?
No.
I thought I told you about that. He got hurt.
You told me, but I never saw it. No.
I need to check on him. Hold on. I'm gonna check on Wes. The final thing of the video will be the Wes McCauley injury update.
Pray for Wes McCauley.
Let's see. It doesn't say anything. All it says is he got hurt 3 days ago. There's no update on him. Well, that's unfortunate. I think I just hung up with him. I did. I hung up with him. Well, I accidentally hung up with you. Well,
I found it. I found the video falling.
All right. Well, I'll let you watch that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have any last words to say?
Go Blues, I guess. I don't really know who to cheer for, but we'll just see what happens.
Only reason I kind of want the Bruins to win is so I can see what Marchand's going to do with the cup.
Honestly.
I don't know if he's going to...
I don't know why everyone hates the man. He's literally hilarious. Like, I don't care if he chirps everybody.
And I don't care... Well, I care that he licks people because that's a little extreme, but...
He's kind of funny, though. You gotta admit it.
He is. All right, well, enjoy the Stanley Cup Final, everyone. We will see you later.